My birthday's tomorrow, guys, and I would love a birthday present from you. I got so many thousands of views and likes, but I need more followers. So if you guys could push that follow button, that'd be the best present you could ever give me on my birthday. And in return, I'm going to be making you continuous recipes, new and old, that you can follow. Hello everybody, it's Denise. How is everybody today on this rainy Monday? Well, since it's raining, nothing better to do, so I'm gonna cook like I usually do on a rainy day. Anyway, I found this recipe. I like to find new things to make the same old thing. So I make chicken thighs, chicken a lot. You know, you have your chicken breast, your chicken thighs, your chicken legs. Basically, that's what you have. And so I like to change up recipes to keep things fresh. So I came across this recipe, and it's called creamy chicken and corn baked casserole. So this is going to be a good recipe to make. So if you don't have corn in the cob, you could still use frozen corn. You're going to need 3 cups of corn. You could either use the frozen, or you can use canned if it's drained. 3 cups of canned corn drained. But I have the corn in the cob, and I cut the corn off the cob. So that's what I'm using today. So first things first, though, we're going to get 6 chicken thighs with the bone in and keep some skin on. I trimmed up the thighs, but still you're supposed to keep some skin on and get a crust on it. And we're going to keep a crust on these chicken thighs throughout the recipe. I had them in the refrigerator overnight. When you wash your chicken thighs, pat them till they're very dry, and then put salt, pepper on them, paprika, onion powder, garlic powder. Those are the seasonings you will need for the thighs. And in our fry pan, we're going to add 2 tablespoons of oil. I was going to use regular corn oil, but no, I forgot. It's olive oil. So 2 tablespoons of olive oil on a fry pan. And we wait till that gets hot. We'll start frying our chicken thighs. Okay, these chicken thighs have been on medium-high heat, skin side down, and 2 tablespoons of olive oil for 6 minutes without touching them. Now we're going to turn them over. See how nice and golden brown they are on this side? Beautiful. Now these thighs do not have to be all the way cooked through while we're frying them, because they're going to cook in a baking dish. So that's one thing you need to do right now, is preheat your oven to 400 degrees. Now this is what the chicken thighs look like with the skin side up now. We seasoned the other side with the seasonings, and now that's down in the oil, and that's going to fry it on this side for another 3 minutes. And then we're going to take it out of the fry pan and put it on a plate. Okay, so now we fried our chicken on the other side for about 2-3 minutes. We're going to take that off the burner, the chicken thighs, and put it on a separate plate. Okay, so now we got that chicken out, so we're going to add 2 tablespoons of butter to this frying pan. Same frying pan, 2 tablespoons of butter. And now I chopped up 1 onion. We're going to add that to the frying pan. I'm going to add some more salt and pepper to this. Always seasoning layers, guys. Always. Salt. Pepper. Stir it up. So once this gets a little golden brown, we're going to add our garlic. So we're going to cut up 4 cloves of garlic a while, and then we'll be adding that to the onions very shortly. Okay, I've been frying our onions until they're golden like this, a little bit soft. And now we're going to add our garlic. I'm just trying to see how many minutes more. So we're going to add the garlic, and we're going to cook the garlic. It's 4 cloves of garlic cut up into little pieces, little fine pieces. We're going to add that to our onions. We're going to cook it for another 2-3 minutes. Like I said, say all the time, we cannot over fry our garlic because it gets bitter. So we're just going to keep that in there for a minute or 2, combine it all, and then we'll go from there. Okay, everybody, now we're going to add our corn. I have 3 cups of corn, 2 cups here. My corn that I took off the cob, and 1 cup here. So that's 3 cups of corn. I added a little bit more because I had it already cut up, but you're supposed to add 3 cups. Okay, so we're going to heat that up really good in here with the onions and the garlic. And we're going to add 1 cup of cream and 1/2 cup of milk. Okay, now we got the corn incorporated into our onions and garlic. We're going to add 1 cup of whipping cream, 1/2 cup of milk, and 2 tablespoons of thyme. It could either be fresh thyme cut up or thyme, dried thyme. You can add that also, it doesn't matter, 2 tablespoons. So now we're going to stir that in. Okay, I tasted our corn mixture here with our cream and our milk, and it seemed like it needed a little bit of salt and pepper, so I added more salt and pepper to here, and then I tasted it again until I felt that it was the right consistency for what I like. So next we're going to add, we cooked this now for about 3 to 4 minutes, and now we're going to add our mozzarella, which is 1.5 cups of mozzarella cheese in here and 1/2 cup of Parmesan cheese. So we're going to add that next. Okay, so I'm back. This has been simmering for 3 to 4 minutes on here with the cream. So now we're going to add, I'm going to put in 1 cup of mozzarella cheese that I had, that I grated off a block. Mix that in, and 1/2 cup of Parmesan cheese. So we're adding that too. I'm going to stir that in. We're back, and now that we added everything, and it's starting to simmer even a little bit more and get a little thick, our mixture, our corn mixture, we're going to put it in a 9 by 13 baking dish. So I'm going to put that in here first. My oven is preheated now till 400. The buzzer just went off. So we're going to spread this corn mixture out in our 9 by 13 baking dish. And then we're going to add our chicken. Okay, everybody, I'm back. So this is the corn all mixed up in the baking pan. And now we're going to put our chicken with the skin side toast, the skin side, brown skin side, up, facing up, into your corn mixture. I'm going to try to keep that crispy as possible, that chicken, on the one side. Look at that. Okay, so now I have some chicken juice here. I don't want to waste it. I'm going to run it in through the corn mixture so we don't waste that good chicken broth. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this 1/2 cup of mozzarella. I'm going to mix it around the chicken breast because, like I said, we want to keep those chicken thighs, not breast. We want to keep them as crunchy as possible. So we're going to sprinkle this all around in the corn mixture, but not on top of the chicken. So it looks exactly like this. Now we're going to put it in our 400 oven, and we're going to let that cook for 30 to 35 minutes, and I'm going to clean up this kitchen. We'll be back in a half an hour. Hello, everybody. We're going to try this beautiful chicken, creamy corn casserole. I mean, mashed potatoes on the side. So let's give this a try. Chicken thighs cut perfectly. It's crispy. The skin is crispy. So I'm going to get a little bit of the corn mixture, chicken, and a little bit of the crispy skin. So here we go. So crispy, so creamy, so tasty. That corn and the cob really did it too. Gave it more of a sweetness. Oh my God. So good. What a way to make some chicken thighs. What a way to make some chicken thighs. Especially if you have leftover corn, or you know, you get corn in the cob and you have leftover ears. Steam a few up, cut it off, and make this casserole. You won't regret it. It is so, so good. I know you're gonna love it.